I know you want to know this question. You want to ask a millionaire, is raising private money easy? Jason, what say you?
I'd say absolutely yes. Raising private money has been one of the easiest parts of real estate investing for me.
Jason, what the hell are you talking about? You're talking about raising hundreds of thousands, potentially millions of dollars from strangers as being the easiest part of real estate investing. Break that down for me.
I say this all the time, and I'll say it again right now. If you get good at finding good deals, the money will always find you. And it's been proven to me over and over and over again. And I've focused all of my time, energy, and attention since I started 10 years ago at becoming a great deal finder. And when you document your process, you go out to events, you network, and you share your story and ask for it, the money will eventually find you guys. And it's been proven to me. I have more people right now trying to give me money, Zuber, than I have actual viable deals to place that money in.
Ditto. I mean, it is raising private money is ridiculously easy if if you document the process.
That's right.
I have raised over $10 million at two different times. One time, 2010, 11, I was writing for a website I called wealthbuildingpro.com. All I did was write articles and took pictures of homes we were buying and we were fixing up. I think we did 3 or 4 on our own. And by the time I had the 4th property up, I had people in my network willing to give me millions and millions of dollars. And I was paying 12% interest at the time because the price points were that low.
Yep.
100% of purchase price, 12% interest. You know how many more deals I could do when I don't have to put anything down versus buying them cash? A
That's right.
lot.
Yep.
All right. So eventually that well dried up. Oh, by the way, folks, I'm still working a day job while doing this. We now get to 2018. I retire in a moment's notice. I get bored. I find a particular passion of turning slumlord properties into pride of ownership rentals. I start documenting the process. Except this time, Jason, I don't want to pay 12% interest. Instead, I'll pay 6% interest, but give you 20% of the upside.
Hmm.
Again, I give people, or they give me 100% of the purchase price. And we go on to flip 56 properties in about 27 months. And again, I did it because I was bored. And again, how was I able to raise over 10 million bucks? I documented the process. I proved I knew what I was doing. At one point, I had pictures and writings. At the next point, I had video. I did walkthrough videos on my YouTube channel, showing people, documenting them. And the other thing is, if you pay them back every penny they're owed, you have endless references.
That's right.
So again, raising private money is ridiculously easy if you do the work.
Here's the blueprint, guys. This device here is the most powerful tool that you have access to right now. And all you need to do when you have a project is take your phone, point the camera on you, and you need to create. This is our blueprint. We want to create 3 to 5 pieces of content for every single project that we do. There's always a story behind your deals, and
Yes.
people really like to hear the stories, right? I always get the questions like, why would somebody sell their house for 40 or 50 cents on the dollar? And there's
Always a
all these
story.
different scenarios that come around, guys. And it's like when every single time you have a project, you have an opportunity to tell the story behind why that happened. And you can make real estate investing more tangible for the people that are following, right? So when we buy a house, you'll always see me do this. We have walkthrough videos that we do of every single property. And I don't even need to go to the houses anymore. My team goes, they text me the walkthrough video. And on Instagram, you can just do a green screen filter where I talk over it.
Yep.
And I can just tell the story about here's where this deal came from. Here's what the seller was going through. Here's how we're able to work out a win-win. And now I have an engaged audience following what's going to happen next. And so then we'll do 2 or 3 updates, right? Because everybody loves the before and after, right? They love the hoarder house or the squatter property or the crack house that turns into the nice. So you have
Yeah.
2 or 3 opportunities while the project is being transformed to go talk about what you're doing, right? And share the story about turning that project around. And then at the end, when we sell the property, you can do a little recap of here's what we bought it for, here's how much we put into the house, here's what our profit was. And then at that point, you've provided lots of value to your audience, guys. You've shared 4 or 5 pieces of content about how you did this deal. And now it's time to do a call to action. And you can say, hey, This is how we funded this deal, guys. We paid 150,000 for it. We put 75 into the house. We were able to work with a lender that gave us $225,000 to buy and fix this house. They had their money secured against our property. If you're interested in working with us on a deal like that, send me a DM. And I could not tell you how many people I bought. I mean, legitimately millions of dollars from Zuber. I've never met them before in person. We've literally only ever communicated on DM. Then that's turned into a phone call or a Zoom call. And once you perform and you show that, hey, you are a man of your word, you can, you're a good operator, you pay people back on time, they're always, those lenders will always bring back friends and family, always. Because
Exactly.
they like to talk. People like to talk about, hey, I'm working with this guy, Jason. I made X amount of money on this last project, right? And their neighbor or their coworker or their buddy is going to say like, hey, how do I do that too? And then it's just going to snowball, and it will eventually, like you said, the best resource for private money are going to be your current private lenders.
Absolutely, folks. At the end of the day, I agree with Jason. I think raising private money is ridiculously easy. It does take upfront work. It does take performing. It does take documenting the process. One times it, back in the day, it was words and pictures. Today, video trumps it all. And it's funny, of the 56 homes you talked about not walking through, I think I only walked through like 3 or 4 of them.
Yep.
I just had somebody else do it, throw up the video, and just roll with it. So
That's right.
Jason, if somebody wanted to follow you because you put out a lot of free content, you have a lot of content around private money. How can they find you?
Yeah, follow me on Instagram or Facebook, guys. That whole blueprint that I just laid out, you'll see me doing that all day, every single day, guys.
Every
So if you
day.
want to
Yeah.
see how it works, just go look at my stories or go look at my content, and you'll see that that's what we do all the time. And so, yeah, go to either one of those places, connect with me. I love being a resource to your community, man. So I was just messaging an ORAT user from the Vegas conference this morning. We're going to go onto his YouTube channel. Jen and I are going to
Oh, nice.
probably sometime next week. Yeah. So yeah, I love being a resource. So if you guys need anything, just reach out to me.
You guys are amazing. Big part of One Rental at a Time is Mr. Jason and Miss Jen Pritchard. Thank you for being here.
Yep.